The other day, bro, I was jamming out, right? And I was thinking to myself, like, hey, like, you think just because I listen to rap music, like, that has bad words and stuff, like, bad things and stuff, like, does that make it bad to listen to it? Like, what y'all think? Because I know sometimes, like, people got, like, altered opinions. They be like, nah, you can't listen to that stuff because
I
it's
just, I
kind of
just,
Christian.
I just think you listen to music just because you enjoy it. It's not necessarily the way you feel. Music has been a big part of my life ever since middle school, and just listening to it is so relaxing. I listen to every genre besides rap.
Yeah,
Mostly
this
rap.
dude listens to everything.
I
Bro,
mean,
he
most.
listens to Beethoven.
I don't know, man. He put me on some Aaron May, bro. It went pretty hard.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I put him on. Hey,
No, you
yeah.
didn't. No, you did not. No, you did not.
Oh,
Hey,
you
someone put
capping,
me.
bro.
Someone did put me on, but it wasn't you, and I was really confused. I was like, "Who is this?"
I did like listening to
Wow.
Lil Uzi for a little bit, but he's getting a little too much for me. I had to take a break from him. I don't really like what he's
He,
doing. He's scary.
he's a
I don't know.
different
I
kind of.
stopped listening to Lil Uzi.
He's a different
I don't
kind of
know.
rap.
I
He's
just
like
like
that
Oh, yeah.
outgrew him. I wouldn't say that, like, but I just don't listen to him anymore. I don't know. He just hasn't appealed to me.
as much as he did because you are
Yeah,
listening.
I mean, I used to listen to him, but now I'm like, nah, I don't really feel like listening to him.
I think like the most common rapist, like the rappist, rappers,
Hey,
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
that in there.
rappers. I think like the most two common rappers I listen to on the daily are Young Boy and
Oh my
sometimes
god. Oh my
dude,
god.
honestly, no, Young Boy,
Young boy,
Young Boy. Some of his
bro, what
No.
you
songs are
doing?
actually right,
Robbie
bro.
Stories? You be Robbie Stories on.
Some of them, bro, some of his songs like actually have like some real good like story behind it, and I like it. And then I also like Lil Wayne, bro.
Oh, dude, I can see that
True,
one.
But
true.
Lil Wayne's an OG, triple OG. Feel me?
But you're an old head and a new head. I respect that. Hey, you got the discography going on.
I've been looking for some new music to listen to, bro, because I swear my playlist consists of the same thing. I
You
go
like?
home and I jump. What's it called? I jam the same playlist like 4 times a day.
Same here, pretty much.
Like, listen to Nipsey Hussle. He's really good, honestly.
Bro, I didn't know Nipsey Hussle until he passed away, unfortunately, bro. But I listened to some of it. I liked what do you call it? Blue Lace. I don't know if it's Blue Laces, something like that. Blue Laces too. I like that one.
Oh, bro. That whole album, bro. Victor Lap is such a good album, bro.
What's
Honestly, does not give any credit. Does not give any credit it deserves, and I get so much poo poo because of it. They don't understand why I listen to him, bro. This dude talks about real stuff. He talks about coming up from nothing, like hustling, like
hey
really
man,
hustling.
this dedication. I hear
Dedication,
grind.
self-made, bro. Like a lot of people are doing that right now, and like it
I'm
hits
gonna
me
keep
at
it
where it hits
99.
me.
I'm gonna keep it 99 plus one with you. I didn't hear who you're talking about.
Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, okay, Nipsey Hussle. Okay. I thought you said something else mid conversation.
Oh no, I've been talking about Nipsey Hussle this whole time, bro. He's a good artist, good person too, good people.
Bro, I know what's it called. I was reading up on him, bro. Like, did he build like a basketball court for like some neighborhood kids or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think in like what, California?
yeah, like Crenshaw. I think it was in Crenshaw.
Crenshaw. Oh,
Crenshaw, All American.
I just suspect he really was the man of the people.
is Crenshaw like a bad place over there or what? In
Yes,
Cali?
it's like a hood. It's like another Compton, basically. Like,
Just like the way East Lubbock is here, like it's just like not poverty, but over there it's
Oh,
worse
so you
because
calling people broke?
no, that's what I said. It's
wow,
not
there you
poverty.
go, man. Get out of here, bro.
Wow,
Oh
Hey.
my
wow.
god.
I got family on the east side, bro. How
I
dare
do
you?
too. I do too, bro. I do
No, I'm just
too,
kidding.
bro.
I
It's
see what you mean.
me.
I see what you
I'm
mean.
family.
And I'm just gonna hop off, man.
Hey,
Man, chill
man.
out, bro.
No, but for real, like he's really good. People don't understand him. He talks about real stuff. I mean, some of his music may sound corny, like his old stuff, but like his new
It
stuff,
all does. It
some of
all
it
Yeah, I'm
sounds
not even gonna
corny.
cat, bro. Some of his old songs, they're a little cheesy. Like,
is
I'm talking about some
cheesy.
extra
But
cheese,
his new
bro.
album, bro, that album's really good. Like every song on there, you can tell.
All right, enough,
Heart and soul.
Nipsey,
Sorry, I
enough,
can talk
Do
about
enough.
y'all get down with some country music or not really? Because I've
Nope,
been listening.
nope.
Haters got me
Cut
jammed to
that
some
off, bro.
country music lately,
No,
bro.
no. Stop this right there, bro.
It depends. Like, I mean, I listen to the mainstream like country music. You won't,
Tennessee
you,
whiskey.
you won't catch me listening to like any other. Like, you could show me a song that I've never heard before, and I'll be like, it just sounds like the same as the others. That's just my opinion. But I mean, I'll listen to it here and there. It's just not my go-to
I think
genre.
for the most part, I don't listen to country music outside of like Ginzes or like get-togethers. Now, if we're at Ginzes, like party or something, I'll get down to some country. But like outside of that, I'm jamming
Miss
something else.
miss me with that stuff.
Yeah, same. No, I get bored when it comes on the country. I'm like, I don't know any. Like, I don't even bother learning those country songs.
It's just all depressing stuff, bro. When people
What?
are
Ain't
sad,
no depressing.
Better
most of
lock
it
them
is.
doors
Most of
and
it is.
turn the
Lights
lights
down.
down.
Shoot, I
Well,
still
98% of rap
Like, what
music's
is that, bro?
hella
Like,
depressing.
what is that? Tell me.
90% of rap music is depressing. Then what y'all be listening to then? I be listening to hype
Who
stuff.
said that? Who
Let's
said it was
see.
depressing?
I mean, if
I
you
did.
listen, I mean, if you listening
Listen
to
to Juice
like
WRLD and like
Take Care by Drake and all that, then I understand.
X
No, I feel that one.
Tentacion or like the punk rap. Yeah, that's depressing, bro. That's crazy. Like rap just defeated rock. That's crazy.
Bless you,
That's
salute,
crazy.
salute.
Bless you.
But punk rap, I
Like,
can't get into that either.
Rap is really the new rock. Like the sad music is basically punk rock back then. The sad rap.
I feel like sad
Like,
rap is just R&B at this point.
No, it's not. I don't
I
think so.
mean, I've never really heard besides like Joyner Lucas on that one song he said made about his friend
Sorry?
who killed himself. Yeah, sorry, like that. That was some sad stuff.
How
If
about
y'all,
Kid
if
Cudi?
y'all,
Yeah,
Like
hold on,
the
wait.
pit-
How about Kid Cudi though?
like emo
Oh,
rap,
bro,
like
Kid
X and
Cudi.
Juice WRLD. That's like
Yeah.
punk rap basically. That's crazy to me.
But Kid Cudi, bro, he's such. I'll forever listen to him. The stuff he talks about is like so relatable sometimes. Like his
You
new
okay,
album was really, really good.
I haven't heard it.
It was
Hey,
really
but
good.
off the topic of music, bro, what are some things what's something that y'all want to do for 2021? Like an event, like something y'all want to do, like skydiving, ride a
Skydiving.
motorcycle or something. I don't know, something
I wanna-
crazy.
Skydiving. I want to go skydiving for sure this summer. I'm gonna do it for sure.
I know
Mark
in
my
Dallas
words.
they have an indoor skydiving building, and I want to go to it, bro. And I want to
No,
be on. I want to.
Oh,
I
dang.
mean in the air, dog.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know about all
Like,
that, buddy.
Thousands of feet in the air, bro, where I can see Lubbock from afar.
God
Do they even
dang,
have
bro.
skydiving in Lubbock? I don't even think so.
Yeah, we do. I think so. Yeah, I looked it up.
Do we?
Yeah,
Nah, I wouldn't trust it.
man. Okay then.
I
I'm still
want
gonna
to.
try it.
I want to go like mountain climbing. Like I want to go like where all the snow's at and stuff.
You could have been there if you would have gone to the Colorado with us.
Anyways,
It
like
didn't-
I was
didn't
saying.
throw all off.
Anyways.
Something else. Well, we told you to
Anyways.
do not plan anything. For
Bro,
those
this dude.
days.
Bro, I swear.
And on the last week before we left, I have an interview.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
No,
Can I talk?
no, I'm mad, bro. I'm mad. I'm
Hey,
furious.
this ain't about you.
He's pressed, bro. He's pressed.
But yeah, like I want to, bro. Those mountains that they're at, they're big. But I'm talking about like Mount Everest big, bro.
Okay,
I'm
slow
trying
your
to
roll now. Slow your roll now.
No, I mean y'all want to sky. Stuff's crazy. I'm talking about like those mountains take days. Like you can't just do it in
Bro.
one trip.
Doesn't
But,
Mount Everest take like 3 months to reach the peak?
Yeah, bro.
hey man, if you want
That's
to,
even if you make it to the top without catching like some type of like hypothermia or some type of like extreme medical
Or like cut
condition.
off your leg before you get there?
Hey, what if that's why I want to climb it? No, I'm kidding.
Oh man, bro, imagine. No, it's fine. I can't.
No, I want to. Okay, so I want to go mountain climbing. I want to see like one of my favorite rappers in the concert because I have not ever been to a concert.
We're gonna
like
go,
that.
bro. We're gonna go.
If I could choose one rapper to
Like,
see in
I wanna-
concert, bro, I don't know who I'd pick, but it'd definitely be someone. Well, I wanted to go see 𝕯𝖊𝖗𝖓 in concert, but he's going to prison, so that's not gonna happen.
Oh no,
Bro, you listen to
yeah.
a lot of like out here, bro. You
Like,
listen to a lot of
street
street
rappers.
music. Like, dang, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
y'all
that's
here
not true because I listen to Meek Mill sometimes. I like Meek Mill.
That's street.
he's a street rapper too, bro. He really all that stuff he talks about. He really did that stuff.
Nah, I think he's capping, man.
No,
Bro,
he was
I
really
saw
about
him-
that
I
stuff.
saw
Have you
him
seen
in
his
the-
old stuff, like when he used to freestyle, like his younger stuff?
No, but I seen him in the movie Charm City Kings. He looks like a nice guy.
Hey, bro.
It's just
they're
a
acting.
publicity stunt.
Hey, while we're on that topic, bro, I
Exactly.
watched that movie. Everyone told me that movie was like a solid, like 20 out of 20, bro. And I give it like a solid 6.
What movie was it?
Charm City Kings. It's about like these kids who like want to be part of this bike gang, and Meek Mill's like one of like the mechanics or something, and he's like he takes this kid under his wing. Long story short, he takes the rap for this kid. Like this kid and his friends try to rob this convenience store, and that one of their friends got shot, so he took the blame. And so you have to watch it, but I mean, I like the.
Dang.
I give it
I've heard of it.
I give it
Where'd
a
you see it?
6.
Where'd you see it at?
I never paid for movies, bro. I haven't gone to the movies since like COVID started. I have like this special thing I use to watch movies for free.
Really,
I've heard
bro?
of
You
that.
should have hit me that because I miss going to the movies. Like I love watching movies.
No, I don't. I don't miss paying $113 for some popcorn and a drink.
Bro,
$13.
I bring my
God
own,
dang.
bro. I bring my own.
I'd
buffet.
be like, can I just have a medium drink? You're like, yes, sir. That'd be $45.90. I'm like, hold up, hold on.
Bro.
And then as you take your step to your left, that's
Each
gonna be
ice
another
cube's
$100.
$2.
Bro, the candy, bro. The candy. Oh my god. I want some Nerf.
I feel like
Nerds.
I think
What the
they raised
Nerf?
prices at the theaters since COVID because I mean they're not gonna get as much
Yeah.
like service and all that.
But,
So I mean like you get like, hey, you want a Kit Kat single piece? That'd be $9.
Nah, keep it.
I'll take it.
I get my own snacks, bro. Haley has a big purse, so we just pack it with snacks, bro.
Bro, pack it with my chickens.
Yo, I remember one time we took McDonald's.
I've got a baby now, bro. I got a car
Yeah,
seat to
damn
carry. I'm trying to put some food in her car seat with her, bro. I mean, who's gonna check a baby's car seat?
Just put
Bro, just leave the baby with someone and then take the car seat, put the food in there, and then go in.
We have snacks for days in there.
Yo, I saw a video. I was watching a video. This dude he made a jacket, and he cut a hole through it, and he made it like a plastic so he could put a pizza in there. This dude got through. He got through. Like you can see the pizza, like on his jacket. Like
Was it in his back then or what?
Huh?
Was it like in his back, like the back of the jacket?
No, like you could he put a hole in it, and it's like plastic. You can see the pizza in the jacket. Like it's like I don't know. This is plastic.
I feel like at this point people just don't
they
care
let him in.
what you take.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's crazy.
Like, hey, I'm gonna take a whole restaurant in with me. Is that all right? Yeah, for sure. Come on.
That'd be dope, bro. Like, what's that place where you can order food in the
A restaurant everywhere?
No. Like the one where you can order food in the theater.
Oh, that's Alamo.
Bro,
yeah,
I hate their food, bro. They're so expensive.
No, their movies are expensive and their food's expensive, bro. And I don't really like it because like you're trying to enjoy the movie and you've got people who are running like in the middle of the theater.
Bro, that must hurt their back, bro. Like that must be like a bad job.
They're all hunched over.
Hunch over, like
they got no recliner
I've
chairs.
never had the food from them.
The number burger with no fries.
This dude. That's why you go to Twisted Roots right next to it beforehand.
Oh, that place is so good.
I never tried that. That's
good. Bro, it's like a burger place. It's like a exotic burger place.
Exotic? What do you mean exotic?
Yeah, they got like they have like exotic meats like buffalo.
What is it called? Twisted burger joint?
Twisted Roots.
Joint.
Like they had like alligator meat. I'm not sure. It's just a bunch of crazy meats.
Cap. Alligator meat. Come on now.
Swear to God, bro. Swear to God.
I heard that's good though. Like alligator meat.
It is.
I don't know, man.
It's good,
bro. Lately,
Yo,
I've been watching Chef Gordon Ramsay cook, bro. I feel like I could really cook like a 5-star meal.
Bro, you can if you put your mind to it. You know who says that?
Ever since I started cooking at a restaurant, I learned how to cook a lot, dude. Like, hey, you want some carne asada?
Bro, this dude said he could cook, but he's never cooked for me or for us.
Yo, my fault. I just got a phone call. I thought it cut out. Did it cut me out?
Maybe, yeah.
We didn't hear it. We were talking to each other.
Okay, I'm back.
Nah, he's back, guy. He's back.
Yeah, you missed what I said. It doesn't even matter.
Oh, man. He said he could cook for us.
I don't know, man. I don't want no alligator meat. I don't want no
man.
alligator meat, man. I just want some hamburger meat.
Bro, lamb is... I don't know if I had the worst lamb meat, but lamb was boo-boo. I really cut it, bro. I'm so sorry. Look for lamb and just cut it, bro. It's gonna be simple. 14 minutes in and you got it, bro. That's it. Like, that's the time stamp, bro.
Hey, I just want to let everyone know out there that Jose has a cussing problem. If you want to donate to him, help him out. This is why he's becoming a therapist. It's not because he wants to help
wait,
people.
Hold on. You're going for school for therapy?
Yes, sir.
So wait, Diego, what are you going for then?
Physical therapist.
I'm going for engineering, mechanical engineering.
But he wants to go to mariachi.
I'm out there. But I mean, yeah, I'm trying to do mariachi on the side. But Texas Tech, We haven't practiced at all. Like lately, the last time we practiced was like when we were still in school. Like, it's been a long
I don't know.
time
So can you still get down
to
on a guitar
practice.
now?
Shoot, I could get down with anything: drums, guitar, cello.
Prove it.
What I play, prove it. Shoot, hey, just look up some tech videos of
Just
𝕸𝖎𝖘𝖈, and there you go. Or
And you know what's
some
crazy?
𝕸𝖎𝖘 band. There you go.
I joined this was in middle school. I joined orchestra 1 year late, and I caught up to Diego already.
He's
Dang,
capping hard.
Diego.
Don't
Bro, I was
listen to
already up
this
to
dude.
him
Is
on me.
capping.
Miss Cornelison was like,
I
man,
was first.
he's
I was
he's
first
a
chair. This dude
protege.
said
And I was like,
this dude. This
yeah.
dude asked for help so many times.
Hey,
He
man,
was
hey,
like, "Hey man, how do you play this
I
note?
looked
How do
up
you
to
play
you, bro.
that?"
You were my
Dang,
teacher.
Diego, you let him down, bro.
With the master transfer.
How you gonna go for saying that you're better than me to I'm your teacher?
Yeah.
You.
You were my teacher at first.
I still am, bro.
Position.
Hey, I'm the reason why you are the way you are today.
You taught him how to do gymnastics?
Yeah, I mean, shoot.
Yo, he
Hey,
did.
I did a flip. I didn't land it, but I showed him how to do it.
This dude.
And I was like, man, I want to do that.
And then he landed it, and I was like,
No,
hey,
bro.
I'm
One
gonna
day,
teach you.
no, before
Give him-
school started, me and Jose were walking back to school, bro. He did do a backflip. He actually did. I have the video too. I've got the video proof.
Yo, you know what's crazy, bro? That was
Oh,
my
we
first
were there.
backflip.
Oh yeah,
we were
yeah,
all
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That was my
We were all
first
there.
backflip that like I've got it like I did before like that's my first backflip I've done on like solid
Oh,
ground
so you were scared.
since my surgery.
Hey,
Bro,
Jack did it better.
I
Shout
was
out Jack
frightened,
Williams.
bro.
Shout
I
out
was
Jack
frightened.
Williams. He did it better.
I was frightened. Oh, Jack was beautiful. His was like immaculate.
Bro, he was
like,
in
was
midair for a
perfect.
solid 4 minutes. No cap.
Yeah.
I
He
swear I
stayed
was
in one
standing there and I
position.
was like just wondering. I was like, dang, he's flying. Levitating. And then Jose, he just did it, and I was like, bro, you just jumped. No, I'm kidding.
I didn't know what I was doing, bro. I just threw myself back. I'm like, man, I could have died.
Almost as if you were trying to impress him,
Uh-oh,
but that's a different story.
Hey,
So-
that thing got
Yo,
bad.
Who was you trying to impress?
Yo,
What's the story?
Yo.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Hey,
gonna
man.
switch the subject. Hey, we don't talk about it no more.
Switch the subject. Hey,
But hey,
new people.
have you? I was listening to a podcast today, and they brought up this thing. It was like, do you have y'all ever thought about this? Like stuff
No.
that's not that you see or like is behind you or you can't see. Do you think it exists?
Wait. What's the question?
Like,
Restate the question.
Yeah.
Wait.
Like
Oh,
stuff,
I know
stuff
exactly what
doesn't
you mean.
exist until you see it or see them.
Yeah,
Like y'all,
I know exactly.
I don't know what y'all are doing all day. Like, do y'all even exist?
Wait, what do you
Like,
wait, hold on. Whoa.
No.
Back
I
it
know.
up. Back it up. Hold on.
Let me see if I can explain for him. So like, what you see now, right, is what you see. So like, he's saying like, he's like, the only things you see is the only thing that's existing. Like, you can't see outside your apartment. Like, people think like that's not existing until you actually go look outside. Then
But I know for sure there's a trash can outside.
I mean? But I mean, how do you know you don't see it though?
Yeah, like you you're in a room, but people outside. How do you know they exist? Like, there's people at Walmart. How do you know that they exist? Like they
how do you
exist until you go to Walmart?
until you like see it in your vision?
So what are you saying? That this is a simulation? What are you trying to say?
Basically, like, but
I mean, I'm not trying to say
like,
anything.
does our brain
but
work
it's
like
just...
that all the time? Like, do people not exist for us until we see them? Like, I wasn't thinking about y'all.
Nah, because I just heard
like,
someone scream in the living room.
But when I
Bro,
see y'all, I'm like,
on your mind the whole time. Bro, you gotta be on your mind the whole
I don't
time.
know, man. You're on something else, man. You're on something.
No, but I knew exactly what he was talking about because I thought about that myself. I was like, what I see is like, I was like, this is the only thing
man,
I
be
see.
careful,
Like,
bro.
I can't
Your
see
CIA
like,
agent in your phone
on the other side of Lubbock.
Like, Jaden, I don't know what you're doing all day. Like, you could be doing like I have no proof of what you've done all day.
Just working.
Like, you don't exist in my mind until I see you. That's crazy.
This dude.
Like, I don't know. Like, that's some stuff that I heard, and I was like, man, I've had those thoughts. I just could never explain it.
You must have been watching Joe Rogan's podcast.
I do. I watch his podcast a lot.
His podcast be a little too crazy for me. This is supposed to be a kid friendly, religious podcast, and that is not what this is. He
I mean, it's a good podcast. I
He
think
talks
it's
about
a
some
good,
crazy
a
stuff.
good one.
I've heard one or two of them, but they're a little too crazy for me. I saw the one with Post Malone, and I saw the one with some dude who was in prison, and he was telling his story there. That's one I've seen.
Oh, he was like for like over most basically his whole life. He was
Yeah.
barred. I know
I saw
exactly.
that
Yeah.
one. Mm-hmm.
This is really
That one's
open-minded
crazy.
stuff.
Like that was sad.
Yeah, that was mad
really.
sad, but he's
And that's why.
thriving now, so it's cool.
Jaden, I got a question for you, bro. So like this is like this whole podcast is like religious, not religious, but like you know what I mean.
The thing, like
you know how
the
it's
main
like
point of this podcast when I first tried it, because like okay, so my father-in-law and it was my father-in-law, me, his cousin, and my fiance's sister's fiance, and one of my father-in-law's other friends. It was like just a small group, like where we all woke up, we all just went to chill for a little bit, like we would just like like talk about what we were doing that week or whatnot. And then we'd read like a part of the Bible and then talk about it and stuff. And that's what I wanted for this one, but like I kind of want to have fun with it too. Like I don't want it to be like strictly. I mean, it should be about religion, but I want to make it like to where it's fun, like to learn about religion and be more religious. Not like to where if you don't do it this way, then you're not religious. You can't be here.
Oh, that's a good start.
That's why a lot.
We're already going outside the boundaries. What
Yeah.
we're talking about.
You should make the questions more broader. Like
I just don't want people to get the wrong twist. Like,
everybody
oh,
can
he's not really like talking about what he means. Because what I've been praying about like over this podcast was like I was like, you know what, like I want this to be for God. Like I want him to let it thrive so that I'm spreading His word. That's what my thought was when I was starting this podcast.
Yeah.
But that's like the main goal. But I think it's okay sometimes to have fun and like just take a little breather.
Yeah, no, I mean
Because like if you go to my SoundCloud and my Spotify account, bro, it's like nothing. Like since then I've shared like I did one on like Romans 12:2. I've did one about like I've shared like a lot of like religious stuff. So this would be the first video ever on that. It's like, I mean, it's like not this video is not like our podcast right now is not religious, but I mean it has good intentions. It's not like we're talking about
like
something crazy.
We're not talking about bad stuff right now. We're talking about just everyday.
I don't think we're ever gonna talk about bad
everyday
stuff.
life.
But my goal is like before like we leave, we make it about religion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
It's like
like come together and be like ask like what was
so like we end like a prayer or like a Bible scripture. I have one right here that we can read when we finish, but that's for later.
And we could talk about that one.
I feel like I'm in English right now. We're doing it. We're doing
Jaden,
it.
I got a question for you.
What's the question?
Like, okay, this is just like me being curious. Like, I'm not trying to sound off. I'm just literally curious. Like, I've never seen you the type of guy to be religious. Like,
hey, yo, go ahead,
cut
the camera. Cut the camera here.
No,
No, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like a lot of times, I was scared to talk about religion. Like, not like I don't know. It's weird to explain, bro. Like for a long time, I felt like people would look at me like as a weirdo, bro, for like being religious, and that's what I hated about my old self, bro. Like I was like, I don't want to be religious about my friends because like they probably think it's not cool. But that was like so stupid to me. So like lately, I've been trying to like be more open about my religion and stuff.
Like express who you really are. No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and like not having to be around people every day or like people I see every day, like friends from high school, whatever. Like it makes it easier because I felt like people were like super judgmental in high school, so I kind of didn't want to be like, I don't want to end up being a weirdo, bro, because I was gonna have to deal with those people for 3+ years. So I was like, no, I'm gonna just play it cool.
bro, and look at them.
I don't know.
They at now?
Nowhere.
Bro, see, like it wouldn't matter.
But also, me meeting Haley, she's maybe more like religiously like open, like so like before. She's like, do you go to church? I was like, not really. I was like, I go like here and there. And like whenever we first met, like we were going to church every Sunday. My mom would make me go to church sometimes, but sometimes I just wasn't feeling it. Like so, if she went to church, I didn't go.
Yeah.
But my fiance pulled the card on me. She said, either you go to church or I can't be with you. I was like, I was like, well, I really like you, so I'm gonna go to church with you. But that was, but then as I started going, I really started enjoying it, especially at Trinity, bro. What's his name?
You go to Trinity?
Yeah, bro. I like Trinity a lot.
I go there too.
I like the
Pastor Carl.
Yeah, Pastor Carl. I like the little band they have at the beginning. Like it gets me hyped. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's a really like it motivates you. Like, man, I'm in church. Like, let's get it. Like, let's learn.
Yeah, but I was like, man, I'm glad because I felt real bad. Like I felt like I let God down too. Like I was like, man, like, I shouldn't have done that. Like I should have just been like, I should have just been a real one, like he's been always. But I'm better
Like
now, so
you weren't true to yourself.
yeah. But I'm working on it now, so
That's good. That's progress, bro.
yeah. So like, what do y'all stand on like religion and stuff? Like, do y'all believe in God? Like, are y'all Catholic, Christian?
You want to go? You want to go first, Jose? Or
You go first,
you
bro.
want me to go first? All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do believe in God, and I'm actually like a Christian, and I do go to Trinity Church. That's why I was like, oh, that's cool. But I haven't gone in a long time, like in a really long time. And I say that I'm busy, but like I can always like make time to go to church, and I just never do, and I don't know why I don't. But I I really like I kind of relate to what you were saying. Like I don't really like talk about religious things around like my friends because not that not that they don't want to talk about it. I just like everyone has a different opinion and view on something,
Especially in
and I
today's
don't.
world, like everyone gets so like they get so like what do you call it? Like if you
It
have
makes someone.
opposing
It makes
views,
someone.
like
Yeah,
they take it as an insult. Like, oh, okay, like you want to go at me? Like, so it's also
yeah,
hard.
and it's just like an uncomfortable feeling. Like I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable that they don't like believe in or like they're not for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, but at the same time, if you don't believe in God and you talk about it, then I'm like there to listen. I'm like, okay, I see where you're coming from. But for me, like, yeah, I would say I'm a religious person. Like deep down, like everything I do is through Christ and for Him. Like I try to like better myself. I pray every night before I go to sleep. I wake up, thank the Lord for the day. But like I do that on my own. Like I don't do that for other people. Like I never really even like most of my friends probably don't even know that.
I didn't know
But
that.
yeah, like I mean like I praise like God all the time for everything, like giving me life because that's just how I was raised. And people are like, well, do you like how do you know he's real and all that? And I mean I just have like experience with God. Like there's been times where like I've when I
Have
was
you done
when
psychedelics?
Here's a hold on before you start again. Here's so I brought a long like a while back. I was thinking the same thing. Like I was thinking like I was questioning my faith, which I shouldn't be doing, but I was going through like a rough patch. So I was like, man, I was like, what if God's not even real, bro? I'm like just doing all this for nothing. I'm like praising like just
yeah.
nothing. And Haley told me this really good quote. It was from another guy. I don't remember his name or what he was about, but he said because he asked the same question. Some lady asked him the same question. He's like, well, how do you know God? She was like, how do you know God's real? And he's like, I don't know. And he's like, but I'm gonna worship him and love him because when I die, and if he is real or if he's not real, then he wasted a lifetime. But if God is real, then she wasted an eternity. You know what I mean?
Dang.
So like, how God promises eternal life and eternal happiness forever.
Yeah.
So like, you get that, but like worst case scenario, God's not real, then you just wasted a lifetime. So it's like whatever. So I mean, either way, it's a win-win. So I just choose to like believe in God to the max.
Yeah, like people are like God is not a being. It's like eternal. Like it's in, through, out, around. Like it's not affected by time or space. And people think we worship like a person, but he's not a person. He's like the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When people talk about that, that's what they think. For us, it's like it's a feeling. For me, it's a feeling. Like I feel his presence when you pray and you're at your low and you pray, you just feel it inside you and you just know, and it's crazy. Like I've had friends who've had experiences. Like I had like y'all know Jalen Perez and all that. She told me a crazy story.
What's
And
her story?
the
I've never heard it.
it was like she was in the military
Oh, okay,
and
okay, okay.
she's going through this thing called the forge, and she's carrying like a lot of weight on her, and she's like pushing through, and she's about to give up. And then she told me, she's like she started praying. It was raining. I think it was raining. I'm not too sure. She said it was raining. She started praying in her head, and she was like, all of a sudden, my luggage got lighter, and she was like, I felt like someone was pushing me. So she was like, I turned around. She's like, no one was pushing me. It was all on her own. And she was like, the rain, like the clouds started like going away, and the sun started coming out. And she was like, oh my god, like stuff like that is so crazy to me because like, why would someone make that up just to like say it happened? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like people have experiences, and that's why like I'm a believer because I've had experiences like that. But
Sure.
I mean, I tried, but I guess like I need to start being true to myself, like how you're starting to like express like you're a religious man. You know what I mean?
That's why,
I
like,
guess
also,
I
like, with this podcast, like, sometimes I still get a little nervous because I don't know what people will think, and I shouldn't care what people think, but, like, I don't want to seem like, I don't want to
Exactly.
seem like I'm a know-it-all, because I don't know it all. Like, I really don't.
yeah
Like,
yeah I don't
I'm not
like
preaching the Bible.
None of us know. None of us. Nobody
and
in this
yeah
world knows
exactly,
everything,
and
bro. Everything's not certain.
I hate talking about stuff that I don't know. Like if I don't know what I'm talking about, I won't say it at all. That's why like I don't know everything about God. Like I could talk about my experiences to people, but like people don't really like care about that. I guess you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like they want to know like what makes you think he's real.
They
That's why
want,
I'm
like,
like,
visual
well, I don't know.
proof.
I don't like. Yeah, I don't like talking about stuff that I don't know. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I just play it safe sometimes. Like, I don't really like when as like Christians we're supposed to like push religion on people, like not force them to like return into like someone they're not, but like it's like to let them know like this is who God is, this is what he does, this is what he offers,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever try to be like, oh, like, you know, if like I know what's best for you, so you need to do this. Like, I've never said that to you, but I'm always like, oh, like, you know, God is this and this and that.
Yeah, for sure.
But Jose, what you said, you're a atheist?
No, I'm not
Oh, I was
atheist.
about
I
to
was
say,
playing.
hold on, man. We about
What you gonna do about it? I was just like, but not really. I'm not atheist. Like I believe in God. I believe it differently. Like it's not traditional. I
He's
guess
just
I could
he's
say.
you're like open minded, huh?
I'm open minded. Like I'm open to anything. Like I mean, every religion has something similar. Like they all like have something that intertwine with each other. They're just different, like in different ways, but they always have to deal with one dude, one faith. Like they all have like similar philosophies, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't know, but to me, like what Diego said, I don't believe God's like an actual person, an actual thing. He's more of like an entity, like a energy, more of like within you, within everybody. He's one with all, so we're all God basically. That's what I believe.
I
And
mean,
like
that's what it
basically,
is. Yeah, like that's what it says in the
and,
Bible too.
and like I believe like I don't like religion because it's all like we're separated, but we should all still be together. Like why is it separated? Why is religion so separated, divided when God is like the whole purpose for it is to be together, to be intertwined, to be all one, like all for
I
one
think the
for
main
all,
thing that
and
that
like
breaks up religion, like from Christianity to other religions, is I know for sure that in Islam, or like the religion that correlates to that, I don't know like what the correlation.
Muslim.
Yeah, Muslim, I think something like that. They believe that that Jesus Christ wasn't the Messiah, like the one who saved them. But in Christianity, like you thank Jesus because he died for your sins so that you can go to heaven. And I always wanted to like have a conversation with other people and like you know like how do you get? Because I asked Haley a while back. I was like, well, I was like, if how do we know that like all these other religions are completely wrong? Like, does that mean that they'll never make it to heaven, or like is there like is there a way?
Yeah, like why would God make it like
Yeah,
that? Like that seems too much. Like man, just because they believe in another thing, like doesn't mean they're gonna go to straight to hell. Like to me, like it's more like being with God is like loving, like you meeting God when you truly love yourself, what God made you, because God's in you, and once you accept yourself, that's like when you're with God. Like that's the whole purpose of
yeah,
being God is being true to yourself, what God made you to be, and not putting all the whole persona and like throwing yourself away and not accepting it all. Because that's where I think evil comes from. Like people don't love themselves, so they do stuff like
that's
They
not
do stuff that
them.
they
stuff
think
Yeah,
like
is
that.
them. Yeah.
That's not them. Yeah,
and
but that's not truly them.
but
And it,
people
like
get irritated about that. They're like, well, I can do what I want,
You can
but
do what you
yeah,
want,
you
like
can,
but
but you're not
what
doing.
God called you to do.
I don't know. Yeah,
like
exactly.
most of the people that do evil in the world do not. They don't love you. They don't love themselves.
Or they're all, like a
They
lot of them are
have some sort
lost.
of a loss. They don't have no acceptance or know who they are, and that's what I feel like. That's where faith and God comes in. Like you have to be with God. You have to accept yourself. That's where it
For
comes. All
sure.
that positivity, all that. Like if you die being negative person, like not accepting yourself, you're gonna live in your own personal hell. But if you fully accept what God is giving you, then you're gonna be in your own heaven. Like that's what I believe.
I get that.
That's pretty much yeah. I think eventually when I grow
He,
older, like I'm gonna go to church more. Like once, like I don't know. It's just I say that now, but I'm
That's
starting to
why,
hit
like,
like a
also, like, I
hypocrite.
think it's
But
real
I
important that
should be
we
going
have like
down.
friends, like, so, like, like how I was, like how we are right here right now. Like, I think it's important that we do find friends like this, like in our lives, because then you have people who are accountable, and it makes it like, I mean, church is fun to go to on its own, but it adds the extra factor, like, oh, okay, like, I get to hang out with people who love God, and I get to go to church and like hear the word of God, and I think that's what makes going to church like double the fun. And it's hard finding people to go to church
yeah,
with who share the same passion, like who like trying to, like, be better, and I don't know, like, it's just, especially for like younger people like us.
To me,
you
it's just
just
like I've been to all kind of churches. Like I've been to my grandma was Christian, then my aunt was Catholic, and then I've been to some like um Baptist or what's it called, which is which is the ones that like they don't celebrate anything. Jehovah
non
Witness. I've been to
yeah,
theirs and I don't know. It's just like to me, it's just going. And I was like, what's the difference? Like I hated that, so like I that was like one of the reasons why I stopped going. Like it bothered me. I was like, I have no point in going. Like if all y'all are gonna be so like separate, like I don't know.
that's
I see no
true.
point in going. But I shouldn't be thinking like that. I mean,
And I think that's
but
where like
that's just me.
non-denominational churches come in, like where it's not this, it's not
Yeah,
that, it's not here. Like it's just like, this is like just hearing the Bible, like this is just hearing God's word, you know. But I
Yeah,
started going. I was baptized in a Catholic church, but I really never like. I never really never like felt God through like going to Catholic church. But like, I think maybe it was just because I was young. But when I started
yeah. I
going
was
to
a baby when
Trinity,
they
like that's when I really
baptized me.
feel like, like I like this. Like I know the message. I feel God. Like I know this and this and that, and like, I just expanded my knowledge a little more through Trinity. So I felt like Christian was a way to go for me.
yeah,
And the Bible is crazy too. Like I feel like the Bible is just full of wise words. Like it literally is. There's a lot of like personal helpful, like a big like personal help book. Like it has
yeah.
stories and it resides to stuff today, and that's what blows my mind. Like
It talks about like it talks about stuff in the past and like the present, and then it talks
Yeah,
about
bro.
stuff in
Like
the future,
yeah,
it's
which
like
is
because like
it talks
life
crazy.
is
about
like,
identity, and that's like a big problem in social media. That's crazy to me.
because
Like
all this is just a repetitive cycle that comes over and over and over, and all God's lessons apply each and every time. And but I also have a hard time like
yes,
believing, like, I don't know, like I have a hard time believing people who don't believe in God, because if you look at what do you call it, like there was one thing, I don't know if it's real, I hope it's real, but there was a
Mhm.
picture and they had chariots at the bottom of the Red Sea, and you know the story of Moses when he parted the Red Sea.
yeah,
Well, that's like where the story came from. Like, dude, like there's like historical evidence to show you like these were events that actually happened.
Yeah, and
yeah,
there's something else that kind of blew my mind is where in the Bible it talked about people will resent. He's like people will resent God, and when that happens, it's like he's gonna release a plague. And then think about what's happening right now. Like God or like religion is getting so like it's like getting political, but they're trying to push it out of the system more and more, so that it's fair for everyone, I guess. And like now that that's happening, now that that happened, like COVID happened, and God was like, He's going to release a plague to the earth and wake people up, and
Yeah, I
like
know.
look what's
Like the other day when
happening.
y'all came over and we are talking
Like,
about how
like
like Christmas, like how I feel like I like Christmas. I love the reason like behind Christmas. I love that we celebrate, the birth of our Savior and stuff. But like as
mhm.
life continues, bro, I feel like a lot of it people are trying to blur like the real reason behind Christmas. Like I feel like in today's society it's treated as like a day just to go out and buy gifts for your kids to make them happy.
like it became
Yeah. There you
materialistic.
go. It's instead of being like more spiritual and
Less
like
about like
Mhm.
it's literally a turn. Like this season, like Thanksgiving, winter's it's time to be close. It's time to love. It's time to be with who you love and express with spiritually. But it's become opposite now. Like every time people now it's like known as seasonal depression now. Like
Mm-hmm.
the winter, like,
Yeah,
it's
right,
known
for
for
real.
seasonal depression now. It's totally opposite. It's shifted so much, and that's what's crazy.
I think it's just the younger generation. It's like that. Like, I feel like older people understand like giving gifts is because you're like showing like, hey man, I appreciate you. Like, here's a gift for me, rather than like, oh,
I
let
gotta
me
buy
get a
him.
gift. Let me get a gift because I have to give him a gift. I feel like that's what it resorted to. And like, is that what you're talking about, Jaden?
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like people
Or the,
like expect a
yeah.
gift on Christmas. Like when the gift like of Christmas should be like just celebrating like life and like family and like that we all get to go to heaven one day because Jesus was born.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's how my family is. We understand like the
No, I'm
real
not saying
reason
like you
behind
shouldn't
it.
buy gifts, like
But
because I
we
mean,
also
like yeah, like like if you want to show appreciation for people in life, like yeah, go for it. But I feel like it shouldn't be like a point to where like you have to go insane getting a
a
gift or like
necessity.
thinking
Yeah,
like that people aren't gonna like you anymore
yeah,
because you don't get a gift or
Spend all your
something.
money.
Or like
Yeah, get
the
mad
another
because
thing
they
is
didn't
like
get
I
you
feel like a
stuff.
lot of times like families get broken up because families don't like some families can't afford gifts for others, so they just decide not to come, and that's how families start to break up because they've like the real reason behind Christmas is gone. Like, oh, I can't afford a gift, so I'm
Yeah.
just not gonna go, and then you're missing out on family time and important roles and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's all crazy, but
hey, preaching to the choir.
Yeah. Oh man. To me, it's a
On
whole.
you.
I'm open minded to anything. I like hearing other like religions, like Buddhism. I like Buddhism. Like it has a strong message. Like nihilism or just other philosophies, other religions. Like they have some good pointers too, like to take in.
I try not to look at other religions just because like I don't I don't want to say like other religions are bad, but I don't want to like look at other religions and then start taking messages from them because then I feel like I'm going against like what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's maybe not what's going on, but like that's like what I feel for me sometimes. So I try to just like keep it low key with like taking messages from other cultures and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just take.
Just because I don't want to be like like that speaks to me, so I'm gonna use that, and like that's really not like what it was meant to be, or I
I
don't
feel
know,
like
just
that's what happened to. I feel like that's what happened to Jose because he said he went to like 3 different churches and he took all different information and it's just confusing and it's like, well, what do I believe? Like everyone's believing something differently, and I feel like
Like I not like that. It's just like it's all one. Like we're all believing the same thing. Why should it be divided? Like no matter if there's different stories, we still believe in a God. Like there's a God out there.
yeah,
Like God is in us, stuff like that. Like why does we have to be so divided? Like,
it's just how they were taught. I
maybe we
guess
should look
just
into
how.
like at the next podcast we have. We should look into why like so many like how so many religions have branched off of like all this, and maybe just do some research and figure it out.
that'd be crazy. There's probably already like articles and stuff
For
like that. We can like research. Honestly, that's crazy, man.
I don't know.
Crazy.
I hope
Everybody
that
has
like
their own
eventually
mind.
though that we can get some more of our younger friends who like went to school with to be more open about their religion because I know for sure that there can't be just three of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get a
I
whole
mean, oh yeah, there
get
is
a
a
whole
lot
church
more.
going. Yeah, no, I know a lot of people who are religious
Well,
and
like
like
I just
appreciate
want people
God.
to be like kind of like a safe place and like it's all right to be like like be open about your religion and talk about it because it should be okay and like it should be fun to talk about it. You should love
Yeah, like
talking about
it's
it.
Hmm. Yeah, I like talking about a lot of stuff like this. I like talking about progression, like how we can be better as people and stuff like that. That's really dope to me.
What I really enjoy about having a group of friends or like especially like when you're all the same like I don't want to like outcast like let me put it this way. Like I like that we're all men because we can all relate to each other. And like you know what I mean? Like we can all keep each other accountable. We all know like we all
Yeah.
go through like somewhat the same experiences.
yeah, I know what you mean
That's
completely.
that's what I really like about the podcast too. But I'm not saying like that like women can't join
Like
in.
that can't relate. Yeah, no.
But
I know exactly what you mean, but people might take that like out of hand
that's
and like,
why, bro,
whoa,
it's so hard to express your opinion in today's society, bro, because everyone takes it like completely like
like the different
hostile.
way.
Like they're like, oh, like you're going like I don't know. It's rough sometimes, dude. So
Just opinions just don't matter in today's age. Like I don't know. Like you have an opinion, and it's just like, whoa, I don't agree with it, or something like that, and then I'll get frustrated.
it's all
I'm like,
right.
well, yeah, that's the thing about opinions. Like everyone has everything, everyone has different views on something different.
It's all right to have an opinion, but it's not like it's like there's a good like there's a nice and a wrong there's a good and a wrong way to like talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, since we're on the topic of religion and stuff, I have a like especially like for the New Year's and stuff. Like I wanted to start off like strong and fresh. So like as we go on through our year, like these are some important things. Like this is what we should look out for, and like we should know. I found this scripture from James 1:17, and it says, "Every good and perfect gift is from everything coming down from the Father or the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows." So basically, right there, like it means like no matter how or no matter what or how this year goes out, like God will always remain the same.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, say that verse.
Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. James
Where was it from,
1:17.
James?
That's a well-known quote too.
I really like that one because it's just like it's comforting to know like that like at the end of the day you for sure someone's gonna be there to have your back, and it's God.
Yeah, like you're loved no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why, like he died for your sins. Like
and as long as you stay faithful,
it was expected.
Yeah, as long as you stay like faithful and like you stay true to yourself, like no matter what you go through this year, like you'll always be all right.
Bro, the world around revolves around love. Yeah. That's crazy.
And then the
strongest drug.
And then the second one I found was from Jeremiah 29:11. This is the last one, but I really like this one too. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." So like everything that you go through this year is for the better. Like don't like that way you don't think like, oh, like like this is terrible. Everything that you go through is for a bigger and greater purpose.
People really need to learn how to
for sure.
How to
like take it in.
How to hit rock bottom, take hits. They gotta learn how to get back up. They need to learn how to believe in themselves. That anything they can do, you're master of your own life. You control a lot of things. And like, don't be afraid. Like, take a hit. Mm-hmm. That's how you get stronger.
Especially when you got someone like God to pick you up when you fall.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I think we definitely hit a good message on today's podcast. I like how we kind of had some fun in the beginning, but then it got a little serious. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. I like that the podcast is like that. I feel like podcasts would be a little more. Not saying the podcasts were boring before. I mean, maybe they are, but I feel like this will make podcasts a little more intriguing and different instead of like kind of like something said.
Oh yeah, bro.
Podcast because we're just kids. Like we're like everyone else.
I ain't no kid. I'm a man.
God, I'm a grown man now, bro. Who you talking to?
Huh? Man, say man.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
You cannot say Pop.
Is that Pop Smoke?
Pop!
All right.
Isn't that the dude died? God dang.
Oh, man. Rip Pop Smoke. Rip Nips. Rip Juice. Rip everybody who has died this year. Like, honestly, bro, there's been a lot of crazy
Kobe.
Like, I like how, like, we didn't think this stuff hit, like COVID hit, but it hit hard. Like, honestly, a lot of people were affected and people don't understand it.
It's just crazy, like, how many people we lost, like, from, like, dude, well, I don't really believe, like, the full count because, like, a lot of people passed from different reasons and they just ruled it as COVID because they had it, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's crazy, man. I don't know, man. The government's a lie.
The government is definitely not.
Is the truth official?
Yeah, the government is definitely not true.
Religion got me down. What the who say, baby? Welcome to the dark side.
Hey, you think they're hiding aliens?
Nah. Yeah, that's a talk for another day. Go check out Joe Rogan's podcast. We'll figure out that one.
Hey, this is better than Joe Rogan's podcast. We're going to get into this deep. Hey,
you know
man,
what?
I was abducted.
Tune in next time. We're going to go to Area 51, all right? We're going to have a podcast with the officials there. Feel me?
Bro, I saw a thing. It was like, what if we're in Area 51 and Area 51 that we think is a bad place is the safe zone? That's why no one could go in it.
I don't know. I guess there's only one way to find out, and I guess it's to go over there. So who's going to do it?
All right, I'll see you there tomorrow.
No, I'm going to stay home. I got work tomorrow.
Oh,
But wait, when did we raid Area 51?
September
I can't believe
9th,
we
I
really
think.
did that. Like,
No, not.
yeah.
that
It was like last
crazy.
year. It wasn't that long ago, or 2 years
It
ago.
was like, I think it was in September. I think
Yeah.
September something. It was like, I don't know for sure, but it was definitely like sometime during September.
And it was all of. It was all
That
of. It
is
was all.
They
of
didn't even
them.
raid it. They just kind of sat in front and like were like they want to see the alien stuff, which is crazy because they all could have got shot. So because you're not even supposed to be like that close. Like how close they got would never happen, ever.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
No.
Like live streams. There are even concerts outside, bro. It's, like I love that. Like that's the stuff I love. Like when people come together, like they have fun, like at a random stuff, bro. Like they really had that. They had concerts and stuff. That was
People are crazy though. They just out here doing whatever at this point.
I mean, what else can't they
Honestly,
do,
man.
bro? Raiding Area 51. I mean, that's up there, bro. They might as well just raid the ocean too.
I
while they're at it.
bet the government was like, all right, we're not gonna have any problems. This is the most secure zone. And then a meme comes out, hey man, let's go see some aliens. And all of a sudden, you got like how many people?
Bro, it started as a Facebook invite.
So,
Thank you.
and then like more people kept joining it. It was like 100,000, and it was like 500,000. Like, bro,
Did it reach a bit? Didn't it reach?
It was like 1 million people saying that they were going. It was like an invitation, like who's going, and like 1 million people said yeah.
I wish. Okay, I would like if I was like, if like we were like my age. If I was like, if that happened when I was like 19, like right now.
Nah, I wouldn't have done it.
Honestly,
Bro, you were like
I
17
would've
or
loved to
18 when it happened, though. Why not go there?
He's making it sound like he was like 13 or
17,
something.
bro, I can't really go. Bro, we're still young, bro. Honestly, think about it. 17, like, is still young.
Hey, man, we young as
I guess 17.
Bro, every time, okay, when we turn like 30, every time somebody young gets older, we age 2 years. Remember that?
Hey, man, the world is old. We're young. How about that?
Yeah, I don't believe in
We
time.
ain't old. The world is. We just.
Hey,
this is your world. I'm just living in it.
Oh, me. Hey, man.
That goes out to anyone who wants to take that in and hit me up. That's for a different point.
Oh, man.
All right, well, if y'all ready, I can go ahead and pray us out of here. All right.
It's a good podcast. Thanks for having
Had a
us.
good time.
This is cool.
So,
Thanks
for
for
sure.
having us. And thank you, everybody.
Hopefully, we
Stay
can do that one
blessed out
soon,
there.
bro, because I actually enjoyed it.
Here comes.
Hey, look. This dude said 15 minutes.
I said 15 minutes because like I like to keep them kind of short and sweet, bro. But I always make them short, so it'd be fun for someone like some of the listeners to listen to a longer one. We'll see, and something different.
Yeah, bro. No, you should make it as long as you can, bro.
I'm not trying to family. You got some interesting people. I don't know if that sounds stupid. Like a lot of.
No, that's not statistical, bro.
I don't know, man. We are Jose's pretty interesting, man. I don't know. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah. Just I'm just.
Oh yeah, you just there too. I mean, I guess you're cool too. You know.
Yeah, I'm just here.
Yeah, man. Who's Diego?
Hey, they know my name. They're like, oh, I know who that is. I remember freshman year, I was on top of the world. People chanting my name and everything.
Diego.
All right. Well, if everyone just close their eyes for a second, I'll pray us out.
Yes,
all right, y'all ready?
You.
All right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us, men, to gather today, not in person, but in good hearts and faith. I pray that you bless them with great blessings throughout their year and keep them safe, and continue to grow their faith and leadership to be great men for themselves and their families. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
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 I can fly.